Hello, my starshines. I hope everyone's having a lovely day, night, whatever, wherever you are in the world. Now, today's video is going to be kind of short, and the illustration is different even for me, and that's because he's actually a creature I saw in a dream recently. And for some reason, he just really captivated me, and when I woke up, I just thought, I've got to draw this dude. So, here we are. Now, I don't really remember the details of the dream, but what I do remember is that when he first appeared, it was kind of in like a storefront, and he was just trudging through, knocking shit over, you know, like just big old dude. Bigger than your average male. I'm thinking like height-wise, if he stood up completely straight, he would be about 7.5 foot, and probably a good at least 2 full-grown males side by side, maybe width-wise. But he's very gangly and like a mixture of fur and rough skin. Like the rough skin, kind of think like rhino-esque a little bit. Now the parts of him that are the reddish color in this illustration are actually the parts that were furry, sort of. Think kind of like pig mixed with long-haired dog, so like wiry, I guess. Like he looked like he'd be soft, but you weren't quite sure. And the yellow part of him is where it was like that rough rhino-esque skin. It was kind of like a mixture, it looked like, of like human slash rhino-y, kind of, just like I said, just rough skin. Not quite scaly, but maybe a little bit. It was weird. He was a weird little dude. I say little. He was a weird dude. Now, and then he had this big old pug nose and a big old mouth. You know, like almost like how pitties get and like how pugs do when they smile. Kind of like, he just kind of had like a permanent smile face going on. No ears, 2 big horns, and 2 giant blue eyes. And that's all I remember as far as description wise, besides the little speckles and stuff on him. I will say he did have a tail in the dream, a very nubbins tail, but I really want to draw this pose, and it just didn't look right when I tried to draw it, so just I'm leaving it at that. We're just gonna leave it at that. Now, I do remember being very scared at first, and then suddenly, I don't know, it's kind of like a flip of the switch, because all I saw was this just big, goofy-looking dog creature that was just curious, just knocking shit over. You know who reminds me of? Ludo from The Labyrinth. I love that movie. That's such a good movie. If you haven't seen The Labyrinth with David Bowie, it's an old movie, and yes, there are quite a few little spoofs in there, like, oh, they fucked up a little bit, but it is such a good movie. 10 out of 10, I recommend. Though it does have a lot of volume changers. It is on Netflix now, by the way. So if you want to go watch it, go to Netflix. Not sponsored, I wish. Anyways, so then it went from me being terrified of this creature to wanting to be friends with it. Because I just saw a big, goofy dog. And you know what that means, right? I gotta pet that dog. Spoiler alert, I did not get to pet that dog. It was very sad. I woke up before it. So then it just goes to me trying to convince everyone he's friendly for some reason, even though I haven't even gone up to it yet. But I'm like, no, he's good. He's just goofy. And that's pretty much where the story ends. I kind of hope he shows up in another dream, though. I never did get to, you know, pet him. And I don't know, though. I swear, if he's some kind of, like, sleep demon and I suddenly go into, like, a coma while taking a nap or something, y'all remember this dude. I'm gonna call him Puddin'. So if something happens like that to me, just blame Puddin' for it, okay? Well, that's enough of my bees escaping for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. But until then, keep bright, my starshines. Bye!